yes, I always say that I want to upload with more frequency, but realistically, I probably just won't because I always have something else more important going on in my life. I do love YouTube, but it is a hobby. It's not a passion. So sorry about that. I can just upload videos when I can upload videos, and that's it. So what do I want to talk about today? I want to talk about how I moved to Florida during COVID-19. Now, I know that sounds super crazy. I already know that sounds really crazy, but the truth of the matter is that I was already planning to move to Miami way before COVID was ever in the picture. COVID hit in like February or like late January, right after Kobe died. I guess nobody noticed that, but that was a huge setup if you ask me. But anyways, that's not important. Like a week after Kobe died, they started with the COVID stuff in China, and then after that it was just global. So, but I had plans to go to Miami before then because there are certain businesses out here. I shouldn't even say businesses. I should say like brands or big ass offices, professional offices where I would like to work, and they are only in Miami. So I can't work there. What I want to do with my life, it doesn't involve me being in San Diego. So I had to move to Miami. I already knew that. For years, I knew that I was going to have to live in Florida at some point. And so I was like, okay, now's the time for me to do it. But then COVID hit, and I'm sorry, I couldn't let nothing hold me back. I've waited long enough. I've waited. I have studied, I have prepared, I have done what I need to do. I learned the Spanish that I need to learn so I could work at those businesses that I want to work at. So no, I could not let COVID hold me back. I just couldn't. So I moved. I just picked up my stuff and I went. I've been here for a little over a month now, and I'm liking it. I'm really liking it. People, I don't know why, but people, they just treat me very nicely. My baby as well, when I'm out with my baby, they just love us, and they're always just doing nice stuff for us. For example, I was in Publix, which is a grocery store that's like only in Florida that I know of. And I just remember it was like my first time being there. And I was like, I always heard about Publix from this man on Twitter that I followed for years since high school, whose name was like Bossman Jiggets or something like that. I had been following him for years, and he would always talk about Publix subs or whatever. And I didn't know nothing about that. I was in San Diego. And I just remember my first time in Publix, and I was thinking, wow, I love the shopping experience here. Like, it's clean. They have like the organics, vegan stuff that I like to eat. I mean, it's just a nice place to shop for groceries. Like, I don't know. That's something that I really pay attention to. So I was in Publix, and I was with my baby, and there was this lady there, and she was walking around, and she saw my baby, and my baby was like, saying hi, like she says hi to everybody. And the lady fell in love with her. She was like, oh my goodness, you are so cute. I'm gonna give you some money. I don't have any on me right now. I have to give it to you later. And I mean, I'm not from Florida, I'm thinking she's just talking, like people talk at the grocery store when you're like, oh, how you doing? Like, oh, ha, that cheese is expensive, just talking about nothing. But this lady really went out to her car and came back, bought some snacks for my baby, and gave her $2. I just thought that was really sweet. And that's not something that I didn't take it seriously. I thought it was, like grocery store chatter, But she really went out and she got like the money and brought it back and gave her a little $2. I'm like, look at you, little baby, earning your money. You're such a little cutie. So yes, that is just one of the experiences that I've had so far being here in Florida. I was living with one of my friends since childhood. I'm really grateful for that because it kind of just helped me like learn the streets a little bit and get familiarized with how people, drive in Florida, which is what I've decided is they either drive crazy or they drive lazy. Like there's no in between. And so I learned about that. So that's a good thing I had that experience. But I was living with her for about 2 weeks, and then I finally came to this hotel that I'm staying at now. And I'm gonna be staying here probably until I have steady work and I can put a down payment on a different place. So I will be staying here at this hotel. So yeah, that's just the overview, but I kind of want to get into some specifics. I'm here living in Florida during COVID-19. What's that like? I'm gonna say what I've been saying since I've been in San Diego. COVID is just not a real thing to me. to me, I'm talking about Xina only. So COVID is not a real thing to me. I wear my mask when I go into the stores, like, they want me to, just because I don't want to have any problems. But as of now, to this day, I don't know anybody with COVID. I haven't heard of anyone actually getting it, aside from on the news, and the news is just gossip. COVID is not real to me, and I have no problem living out here in Florida during this pandemic that they're talking about. Clearly, it's not that big of a deal if they went and they opened Disney World. Because don't try and tell me you trying to keep people from getting sick and then you open a place like Disney World up. That makes no sense at all. So how's it going being COVID? It's going really well. It's hard to find work because everyone's scared that like they're gonna catch something. But aside from that, no, like I'm really liking it here. It's a little slow making those connections that I need to make to try and work at the office that I want to work at. But overall, I'm really enjoying my experience here. I've gone to the beach. I love like Miami Beach, North Beach, South Beach. Right now I'm living in Hollywood, and I'm just working a lot. I am here. I am working from home from my computer, doing like data entry and stuff like that. So that's how I'm able to make it so far. But I need something that's, more fruitful, because I am trying to save money. I'm trying to invest. I need a down payment for an apartment. And I also need to buy a car in full. I do not want an auto loan. So there are a couple of extra things that I need to do so that I can have more finances, and I can be more mobile, and I can do the things that I want to do. Get to the grocery store and everything easily without having to Lyft, without having to Uber. So that's where I'm at now. COVID has not affected me. I still have not been sick one time. I don't get sick anyway because I take very good care of my immune system, just with the foods I eat and the baths I take and things like that. So I'm not worried about COVID. So I should just get that part out of the way, because I guess that's like the clickbait or whatever to say like, oh, I moved to Florida during COVID. COVID's not real to me. That's why I just picked my shit up and moved, because I need to get on with my life, and I can't allow COVID to stop me from reaching my goals. I just cannot. I can't allow anything to stop me from reaching my goals. So I had to do what I had to do. What's my experience like? Well, there's a lot of Latinos out here in Miami. So I'm not gonna say I feel at home, but I feel really good. I feel like I'm back in DR, and I don't know, I just love Latinos. They're just sexy. They just are. So I'm really happy about that. I think that was a blessing from the goddesses. Aside from that, the weather, yeah, I love it when it's raining and the thunderstorms and everything like that. Ooh, if you just knew that I absolutely love thunderstorms. I always have since I was little. In San Diego, we don't get them often enough. Here, it's like at least every week. I mean, it's hurricane season, but still, that's what I need to see. That's what I need to be around, because the water in general just calms me so much. Just in general, like that's why I needed to be also, that's why I was planning to move to Miami for a really long time, because the beaches are just cleaner. I can't, when I'm in San Diego, I can go to the beach and I can watch the waves and I can, read a book and eat at the restaurants and everything like that. I will not ever put my body inside that water though. That I will not do that. It's too murky, it's too disgusting, it's too filthy, salty as hell. You can smell it before you even get to the beach. No. So that Atlantic Ocean, that's what I like. That clear water where I can see the sand at the bottom. That's what I like. And I need water. I'm a water baby or a water child, water sign, whatever. I don't feel good unless I'm living in a place where it's very easy to get to the beach. That was my luxury living in Dominican Republic. So I needed to be in a place where the beaches are very clean and the water specifically is clean and I can get inside of it, because that's what I need for my personal life, aside from my professional pursuits. So there is that. I just wanted to make this video really quick to just say that, I know that everyone's scared and stuff about what's going on with COVID, because everything really is uncertain, but it's not because of actual COVID. It's because of the way the governments are behaving. That is why, because of the way businesses are behaving, because of the way, people are behaving. That's why we're in such scary times. if you stay centered and you stay focused on you and your goals, that's what your world is going to be. And I just want to share that. That's why I'm making this video, because I didn't move just because I just want to I just need a change of scenery. Like, no, I have very specific goals that are here in Miami, and I can't like reach those goals without being in Miami. So it was time to go. It was time to move. And with COVID and everything, I just know that so many people are scared and they're just like stuck and they're not doing anything. They're literally in give up mode, and that is very toxic, because the thing that could happen is that if the COVID stuff lifts up, you know, all the restrictions and all that, it's really hard to come out of give up mode. It's really difficult. And that's why you have to stay pursuing something. Even in these uncertain, dangerous times, you have to be working towards something. Whether it be a goal, whether it be studying, whether it be trying to get a new job, whether it be trying to get a promotion, anything, you have to have some sort of goal, so that you can maintain clarity through these times. You really don't want to lose yourself right now. Now's not the time to lose yourself, be insecure, be unsure. It's just not the time. You can let everybody else be like that, but when it comes to you and your life, you got to stay focused. You got to stay driven. I really wanted to make this video to talk about that real quick, because yes, even though it's COVID and I'm in Florida, and you guys know from the news, like they say Florida has the highest spikes or the highest number, just the most infected, nasty predicament, whatever. That's what they say about Florida, but I'm here and I still don't know anybody with COVID. I'm staying in this hotel. There's new people checking in all the time, whatever. Aside from that, I've been pretty good. So I am enjoying my stay. I don't talk to anyone. Sometimes I just like, when I need a break from working on my computer all day, I'll just go and sit outside my hotel room, and the men just come like bees to honey. The men just come. I don't have to go anywhere. I literally don't even have to say anything. They see me and they're on their way to talk to me. And I wish I was lying, but I'm not. All types of men, white men, black men, Latino men, old men, young men younger than me. It doesn't matter. I get them all. And obviously, because I have so many damn options, I'm only messing with those who are offering me the most. I mean, word to my divine femininity. I'm only talking and spending time on men who are offering the most, because I'm so busy with what I have to do for myself that I don't have time for any jokesters, any jokers, any flexers. I only have time for those men who are going to facilitate my life right the hell now. So, but I appreciate the help, because I really do need it. I really do. Like buying me diapers, buying me groceries. And that is my experience so far living in Florida. I don't like to get into my personal life much, so you guys aren't gonna start seeing vlogs or anything like that. I just wanted to update y'all on what was happening with me, and just say, like, you know, don't let COVID hold you back from doing anything. Just don't. Now, I know that you have to wear masks and stuff in public, and that's another thing that happened. I was gonna get my license because I hadn't had my license forever. Like, I never had my license because I'm gonna be honest, I just did not need it. And when I got back to San Diego, I was like, you know, it's time for me to get my license now. So I did everything. I got the guidebook, I started studying, I paid for my permit. I was already scheduled to take the driving test, and then boom, COVID hit. When that ish happened, I could have sank into a depression. I felt myself getting ready to sink into a depression, but I was like, no, I'm not letting anything stop me now. I can't get my license, that's fine. I guess I'm gonna have to pursue another dream right now. I guess that's just what it's gonna have to be like. So I got the hell up and I left. No DMVs are open giving behind the wheel driving tests right now. That's even here in Florida. So I was like, you know what? I guess it doesn't matter where I was gonna go. COVID was gonna slow me down in that respect, but I'm like, no, there's other things I could be doing. So I started learning how to code. I started learning about finances. I just started learning about a lot of different things, because I can't play any games. My life, my actual life, the years that I have and the days that I have, they're not stopping because COVID hit. I'm not getting any younger. That's just the truth of the matter. I'm not getting any younger. I'm not gonna waste my life, and I'm not letting COVID slow me down. So I just wanted to come up here, make that video, talk about what my experience is like just living in Florida now and moving here during Corona time. And it's just, Corona is just not that scary to me. It's not that big of a deal to me. It just isn't, because I'm not letting it be. It's not a big deal to me because I'm not letting it be, because I'm so focused on my dreams and my aspirations that I don't have time for Corona. I don't. So thank you if you watched that video. I didn't have to say much. I mean, I was just updating you. It's just an update. But I'm loving it here. And if you guys are in Florida, specifically the Miami area, please hit me up. I don't have any friends. It's not like I need friends. I mean, I really do enjoy my solitude, but you know, sometimes you want to get out. Sometimes you want to hang out with other human beings. And I need to hang out with more than just the people that live in this hotel, because Florida's a big ass state. You know, I want friends everywhere, and I want to make those connections so that I can get a job in the place that I really want to work. So if you're in the Miami area, I'm out here. I'm still doing my consultations for life coaching and for self-love, because I'm noticing with the women out here that self-love is like non-existent, and I can't stand to see it. I know that they can stand to live it, so there's nothing I can do about that. But if you know anybody, and if you're in the Miami area and you're looking for something like that, heck yeah, hit me up. I have all my contact information on my homepage on YouTube. You can visit my website. But I am doing those consultations, and I'm doing that now. That's just a way that I can make money in addition to the coding and the data entry and the little stuff I'm doing on the computer for money. So in addition to that, yes, I would love to get my business started, my personal business, and start doing my consultations in a more like formal way and just really keeping track of everything. So if you see this, please do hit me up. You can always schedule a consultation, or you can email me if you have any inquiries. Also, I accept donations. Like I said, it's hard work. I am a single mother, and her father does not help me at all with any expenses whatsoever. So it's very difficult for me. I stay positive though, because you know, I only have one life, and I'm not gonna waste time being miserable. That's just not the way I wanna live my life. So I do accept donations though, because I do need help. And I appreciate everything. I literally appreciate even $1 because the way I feel about money, I am very responsible with money. I'm just not an overspender. I'm pretty frugal. I'm always budgeting. I only spend money on things that are absolutely necessary. So I appreciate every single donation, because once I get like even $1, that straight up is going to be allocated towards something specific. Every single thing in my life has its budget. Everything is worth something. So even $1 is so much. $10 is like, wow, you know what I mean? So thank you if you watch this video to the end. But I did want to update you and just let you know how things are going with me. I am still studying every day, that divine feminine energy. Someone asked me to make a video about like how I display divine feminine and divine masculine energy. And I thought that was a really interesting question. I really do want to make that video, and I'm excited to make that video just to kind of just show you when it's necessary to be masculine. And well, I'm a woman, so I'm mostly always feminine, always. I believe that women should be that way. If there are feminine women, I believe they should be feminine. You know, there are masculine women out there, and you know, they'll display their masculinity and femininity in different ways. But me personally, I've always just been a very feminine woman, and that's not going to change. There is only very specific moments when I'm actually when I'm dealing with men or when I'm dealing with girlfriends, when that masculinity pops out, because I got to be about my business. You know what I mean? So if you watched to the end of the video, thank you so much, and I will be seeing you in the next one. Bye.